I did my DOT physical. I redid my DOT physical to get a new milk. I redid my DOT physical to get my medical card renewed. Why is that important? Because if you don't have a current medical card on file that's not expired, then they will take your CDL and they will take it back from you. They can cancel it, they can do all kinds of stuff. It's very important to get your DOT medical cards up to date, turned in. I've heard of drivers that got the medical card renewed and forgot to send it in to their state to have it on file. And what happens is whenever they pull you over, they're gonna take your, they're gonna put you out of service and they're gonna tow your truck, because in their book, you are not driving legally. It doesn't matter if you have the copy of it, because it's not on file in your home state. So there's some stuff that they can do to you and it's not gonna be good. It's great to have it on hand with you, but the thing is, if you don't get it into your city or into your state, scanned in, if you get it emailed in, whatever your state allows, find out what they allow and get it turned in. Because if you don't get it turned in, then they can stop you dead in your tracks and fine you and all kinds of stuff. So whenever you go in there, the first thing you do, here's where I went. I went to the terminal in Springfield, Missouri. First thing they have me do is go ahead and fill out a survey, little questionnaire of like medical history. Like, did you have blood clots? Have you ever had blood clots? Have you ever had a surgery? Do you smoke? Do you use tobacco, I should say? Do you use tobacco? Do you drink? There's a whole lot of questions on there and you have to answer all these questions. I use a CPAP machine, so there was a question, have you ever had, do you snore? Have you ever had a sleep problem, something like that? And I had to answer yes. Your boy Twisted is 100% on his CPAP machine, so I am 100%. I don't miss days. I always wear it when I'm supposed to wear it. Like, I sleep with it every night. I love the thing. You know, it helps me sleep. A lot of people don't like it. They don't, you know, what the case may be. I am at 100% on mine. I make sure that I use it every time I sleep. I don't sleep good without it. I'm always gasping for air trying to get my breath. You know, I do not sleep without my CPAP machine. So after you get that done, they call you to the back. They take you back there and they say, hey, pee in this cup, don't flush it. And they're checking your blood sugars and, you know, a whole bunch of stuff through your urine. You know, I'm sure that there's maybe something in there. A lot of people are scared of drug tests. I'm sure that they test somehow for drugs, but they say that it's for like your blood sugar, stuff like that. You can find out a lot of stuff like that. You know, I take their word for it. Then you come around the corner and you have to, they ask you, hey, are the glasses prescription? Do you wear them when you're driving? When do you wear them? I say, man, I wear mine all the time. I cannot see without them. Like, I cannot see. All I see is a blue light in the background right now and green everywhere else. Like, I have no idea what's going on. So they take you over there. They say, hey, cover up your left eye, read the chart. Boom, pass that. Cover up the other eye, read the chart. Boom. And then they said, well, both eyes, read the smallest line. Well, you know me, I'm gonna challenge accepted. I'm gonna read the smallest line. So I read the smallest line on there, and she was all like, what's this letter? And I was like, dang, I missed it. I said, what did I guess? What did I guess? I think I guessed a C. I said, it's an O. And she was all like, what's this letter? And I was all like, man, I said that was an F. If it's not an F, it has to be an E. So I was like, that's an E. Boom. Guess what? I got the smallest line. She was all like, that's pretty good. I said, let me try it without my glasses on. I can't even probably do the top one. But, hey, I always wear my glasses when I drive, so it's cool. Then you go to the scale. They want to know how much you weigh so they can do their body index and see how overweight you are, because you're a trucker and we all know we like to eat and we all know that we're overweight. Not all, but a lot of us are. Like, I like to eat. So I was all like, yep, gonna not do good here. So, you know, of course, I'm overweight. Like, me, overweight. Definitely overweight. Y'all see me, y'all know I'm overweight. So we get through they weigh me, send me in the room, ask me some more medical questions like, hey, we see that you put this here. How is that? You know, this. And so you put that you use tobacco. I was like, yeah, I vape. They said, you put that you occasionally drink. How much? I told them probably like every occasional, you know, couple drinks here, couple drinks there, like maybe once a week or so, whatever, you know. And they were all like, okay, well, how much do you drink on those nights that you do drink? And I was like, look, I'm not the guy that's falling down the stairs. Like, I got stairs in my house. Like, I'm not going to be falling down the stairs, so I don't drink that much. And I said, it's never when I'm working. It's never whenever, like, you know, I'm driving the truck and, like, none of that stuff. It's at home. So, you know, answer some more questions. They said, now for some of you who don't know, I'm big on circulation in a truck, and I'm real big on not setting with your seat too high because it cuts off the circulation in your legs. So I told them, I was like, hey, whenever I was 26, I had my varicose veins removed because, you know, I worked the prison. Like, whenever I was 26, I had my varicose veins lasered out. And, like, of course, they're all like, some of it's because of tobacco, poor circulation, always standing on your feet, you know. And whenever I came trucking, I said, look, man, this is going to be great on my varicose veins. Like, yeah, they're lasered out, but not to have them come back. I'm in a setting job. I'm freaking good. Look at me now. I'm on the pad all day, training out there. You know, I'm on my feet all day on the concrete. So I was like, yeah, that's not good. Anyways, the doctor comes in, you know, they check look down your throat, look up your nose, look in your ears, you know, do the funny stuff, take off your glasses, follow my pen, you know, all the normal stuff. And they have you take your shirt and your shoes off, and they check your feet. I don't know what they do. They poke on your stomach, they listen to your stomach, they listen to you breathe, you know, just normal stuff. And then what they have you do is the actual, like, physical kind of thing to see if you can do common stuff that you need to be able to do. One of them is, can you look over your shoulder? Look over my shoulder? Look over my shoulder. I can look over my shoulder, so I guess I don't have no neck injuries. You know, then they do the forced whisper sound. I don't remember if they did that this time. But, like, you know, usually they stand over to the side and they whisper a sound, kind of, you know, they kind of say it. It's not really too much of a whisper, and you got to repeat what they said. Then they go on the other side, say a word, you repeat it back to them. Just checking your hearing. And then they get to the physical part where you have to do some work. So you're on the bench, and they tell you, stand up. So you have to stand up. So they have you stand up. They tell you, close your eyes, open them. Then they tell you, lift your right arm, lift your left arm, lift both of your arms, put your hands out in front of you. Then they have you, they have you, I can't remember how, but they're all like, she comes up close and you have to kind of push. You have to push, and they want to see if you can push them. And then they're all like, all right, what I want you to do is put your arms straight out, bend over, touch, reach as far as you can down, and then stand back up and put your arms to your side. Then what they do is have you do some squats. So you do your squats. And they have you do about 3. And then what they do is they want you to do your duck walk. I don't know why the duck walk is so important. They say it's because that's how you get under trailers. That is not how we get under trailers. I'll tell you right now, we do not duck walk under trailers. And then you have to squat down and do your duck walk. Squat down and do your duck walk. Where's versatile duckling when you need them? Then after you're done quacking like a duck because you just walked around like a duck, you gotta go up front, get your paperwork, and take it to the freaking DMV. And the DMV was packed. They gave me my little number. They said, here's your number. I said, 538? 538? I said, where's this counter at? I finally spotted. I'm like, oh, there's the counter right there. I said, they're at 510? Man, the waiting room was kind of warm. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, man, I kind of feel like the episode of Beetlejuice whenever he's sitting in the waiting room and he has that long number, and he trades that guy next to him for the shorter number. So I'm thinking about that. I'm joking with the dude next to me. I was like, man, do you ever feel like Beetlejuice up in here waiting on your number to get called? And he's all like, yeah. I said, what number you got? He said, I got number 520. I was like, man, you're real close. I said, I'm 538. So I was all like, hey, if I traded you numbers right now, would you shrink my head? And he goes, I have to fall asleep first. Then you can steal my number. And, you know, I was laughing around, joking with the guy. Real cool guy. He was real cool. He's all like, what you in for? I said, man, I got to get this scanned into the DOT. That way they don't mess with my CDL or take it away or whatever they want to do. So that's why I'm here. And he was all like, oh, that's cool. He was all like, I was thinking about becoming a truck driver a while back. I was like, dude, you should. That would be cool, man. You live here in Missouri, so like you're not too far from home for training. And we're talking, and then he gets a phone call, and he's all like, man, I'm just gonna come back to the DMV tomorrow. He's all like, here, I got the golden ticket. I look at the numbers, and they just had another person come out. So now there's 3 people making this line go faster. Next thing I know, I'm number 1. I'm the next one up. Boom. Score. Out of there. And the dude didn't even shrink my head or nothing. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Thursday Night Live, 7 p.m. Make sure y'all show up for that. We have a great time doing questions and answers, and we would love to get more people on there. Write down all your questions you might have, comments, concerns, whatever, and we will talk Thursday night. Like, comment, and subscribe, and keep on watching.